All right, let's just get right into it. AI is changing, well, pretty much everything around us. Jobs you thought were secure yesterday, now they're asking for AI skills. And if we're being honest, most of us aren't quite there yet. But the good news? There's still time to catch up.
So that really puts the question to all of us, doesn't it? This isn't some sci-fi movie about the future. It's happening right now, today. And the key isn't to freak out. It's to get prepared. The opportunity to get way ahead of the curve is massive, but only if you know where to start.
I absolutely love this analogy. Just think of this whole AI revolution as a giant airplane getting ready for takeoff. You can either get on board right now, find your seat, and be part of the journey, or you can get left behind and just watch it fly away. So this explainer, it's all about helping you find the right ticket for that plane, no matter what your background is.
So, where do we even begin? Well, let's start by busting a huge myth right off the bat. The idea that you need to be some kind of coding genius to get into AI. That is just not true anymore. There are some incredible opportunities out there for people with non-technical skills, and that's exactly where we're going to start.
Okay, so you want to get started. You could, go the traditional route. Maybe look at a prestigious program like an AI course from Harvard. But, and it's a big but, it comes with a pretty hefty price tag. We're talking close to $2,000. That's a huge investment, and honestly, for a lot of people, that's a deal breaker. And here's the best part. You don't have to. We're going to completely sidestep that cost because there are amazing university-backed alternatives out there that give you fantastic knowledge without costing you a dime.
First up, we've got the AI for Business specialization from the University of Pennsylvania. And get this, it's totally free on Coursera. This course isn't about learning to write code, it's about learning to think strategically about AI. In just 4 weeks, you'll see how AI is completely changing entire industries, marketing, finance, you name it. The whole point is to give you the vision to see how AI can be a tool in your career. It's a fantastic starting point, a solid 7 out of 10 for sure.
Have you ever had this happen? You pick up your phone to check just one little thing, and then you look up, and bam, half an hour has just vanished. You've been scrolling and scrolling, and you can't even remember what you were looking for in the first place. It's such a common feeling, and believe me, it is not an accident.
Yep, this is all by design. The apps we use are fueled by AI that's constantly learning how to grab and hold our attention. But the people making the big decisions about how to use that AI, they aren't always the coders. They have a totally different job. So who are these people?
They're called AI product managers. These are the people who decide that the goal of the AI should be, say, to get you to stay on the app as long as possible. They don't write the code themselves, but they're the ones guiding the tech teams who do. It's a super powerful role that mixes strategy, user experience, and a real understanding of what AI can do.
So, why is this job such a game changer? Well, there are 3 huge reasons. First off, the pay is incredible. Second, because it's so new, there's this massive skills gap, which means a huge opportunity for anyone who gets in early. And third, and this is the real kicker, it's a high-impact AI job you can do without needing to be a tech wizard. That is a winning combo.
All right, let's do a quick recap of the options for all you non-coders out there. You've got 2 great choices. The University of Pennsylvania course is all about the big picture strategy, a solid 7 out of 10 for getting a bird's eye view of AI in business. But if you want to get a bit more specific, the IBM AI Product Manager certification focuses on product design, and that's why it gets a slightly higher 8 out of 10. Both are fantastic ways to get started.
Okay, let's switch gears. For all of you out there who learn best by actually getting your hands dirty, there's a totally different approach. It's less about abstract theory and all about practical, hands-on application. So let's look at a platform that's built entirely around that idea.
Next on our list is a platform called DataCamp. And this number you see right here, 18 million, yeah, that's how many people are learning on their platform. It's absolutely massive. With instructors from places like Google and Microsoft, it's a real powerhouse in the online learning world.
So what makes DataCamp so different? Well, it all comes down to their philosophy. It's all about moving from the theoretical to the practical. Instead of just sitting through lectures about concepts, their whole motto is learning by doing. That means you're actually building things right from day one. The perfect place to start on their site is the AI Fundamentals certification. It's a super concise 10-hour track that covers the essentials, from machine learning to generative AI. You'll work on actual projects, test what you've learned with a timed exam, and walk away with the certification you can pop right onto your LinkedIn profile. For its practical, high-impact approach, this one gets a big 9 out of 10.
Now, let's talk about my absolute favorite price point, free. 0
Zilch, nada. There are some incredibly high-quality resources out there that can give you a world-class education in AI if you just know where to look. So, let's dive into some of the best free options available right now.
Let's start with deeplearning.ai. I mean, just look at this. Over 7 million learners. It's partnered with giants like Stanford and Google, and the courses are completely 100% free. This is literally how you get an Ivy League level education without ever leaving your couch. But what skills should you actually be focusing on? It really boils down to these 4 crucial areas: learning to recognize where AI can make a difference, understanding and assessing the risks involved, getting a real grasp on the technology itself, and for the more technical folks, actually using the tools to build things. deeplearning.ai has courses that cover all of it.
And look who's back? Harvard. But this time, it's free. Their legendary CS50 course has an Introduction to AI with Python track. Now, this one is a bit more technical, but it's perfect for beginners who really want to build a deep, solid foundation. You'll learn about things like search algorithms and machine learning and how to actually design intelligent systems. This is the kind of core knowledge that will stay valuable no matter how the tools change.
Microsoft also has a free path for learning AI. They've basically collected a bunch of books, videos, and projects for you. This approach is absolutely perfect for the self-starter, someone who loves freedom and flexibility. But it might be a real challenge for the guided learner, who needs a bit more structure and accountability. For that reason, we're giving it a 6 out of 10. It's super powerful, but only if you're the right kind of learner.
Okay, and finally, let's talk to those of you who are ready to go all in on the technical side. This is for the aspiring AI engineers, the people who don't just want to use AI, but actually want to build it from the ground up. This path is definitely a challenge, but the rewards are immense.
The IBM AI Engineering Professional Certificate is no joke. It is a serious commitment. You're looking at a program made up of 13 different courses and a portfolio of real-world projects. It takes about 4 months to complete part-time, and you'll need some basic Python and math skills to get started. But the payoff? Oh, it's huge. You'll gain the skills you need to land some very, very high-paying engineering jobs.
So wow, we've covered a ton of ground, from non-technical strategy roles and hands-on practical learning, all the way to completely free university-level courses and the deep dive engineering path. There is truly a starting point here for everyone, no matter your background or your budget. Which brings us right back to where we started. The AI plane is at the gate, doors are open, and it's getting ready for departure. The question is no longer if you should get on board, but which seat are you going to choose? Are you going to be the strategist, the hands-on builder, or the deep-level engineer? Your journey starts now. The choice is yours.